We back.
We're back with a normal game, ladies and gentlemen. This one coming to you hot off the presses from 2 months ago.
But we're
Patreon.com/LagTV. We're finally getting into doing these. Took a while for some of these to show up, but we got them.
We got them.
And this one's coming in from Iper. I
Iper.
believe is his name. And we've got a noise as well for you, Mr. Black. Are you ready for that noise?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to put the names up this time?
Who's the noise
Oh,
from?
I'm gonna let them know.
Okay.
But we're gonna do it first.
Okay.
Mr. Maximus Black.
Yeah.
Hit me up with the noise of Jeff reacting to Adam, who came in dressed as a furry. What?
What in the fuck are you wearing, bruh?
It's just a phase.
No.
It's just a phase.
Get out.
It's just a tail.
Get out! Don't let my son see that.
You just. What? Are you saying your son can't be a furry?
Yes, I am, Adam. Deal with it. Better not say that live on Twitch.
Oh, God. Or anywhere, really.
Fuck that. If the furries have got a problem with it, QQ. Jesus.
We've got MZ Aximus in the bottom right, and he seems to be doing something funny anyway. And up here in the top left, we have
Cloud.
Cloud from the
Final Fantasy.
well-known clan Noxus.
That noise, by the way, came from Chico.
Yes, Chico. I meant to say at the end of the noise, and then I got so caught up in the fact that the noise was me dressed as a furry that I forgot to mention who it was.
Yeah.
So thank you, Chico, and thank you, Iper, for the game and the noise, respectively.
If you guys want to send in your normal games, or you want us to hit you up with a noise, Patreon.com/LagTV. Link is in the description. And Adam, this is anything far from
This is not a normal game. This is a cheese.
This is double cheese.
On both sides.
This is turning. We might just turn this into When Cheese Fails episode 4.
If it's good.
If it's good.
The season of For the Kids, maybe.
If it's good, I'm legitimately turning it into it. I swear to God.
Well, it's a double cheese. Sometimes you just need extra cheese, Mr. Black.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go in and you ask for a burger at a restaurant, you stop yourself and you say, you know what? Double up on the cheese.
Oh, I don't do that because my stomach would be like,
That's
oh,
bad
hell
time.
no, to the no.
You know, I was telling Gabs about when we were younger in junior high, and we used to order egg sandwiches in the morning every day.
Yep.
And you were only supposed to have one egg.
Yeah.
With a slice of cheese on a.
I used to get like the triple deckers, man.
Yeah, well then it was 2. Then it just kept getting more and more ridiculous.
Yeah.
Up to the point where there was one day you actually stood there, and I remember this very clearly. I stopped at 3 because I thought that was sane. But you wanted 5.
Oh.
One day, 5 eggs, almost half a dozen eggs, a whole half a carton. Said I want 5, and it was $1 per extra egg.
It was
too.
$1. I do remember that.
And you wanted 5 pieces of cheese, 5 eggs, and they refused to do it, even though you had the money. They were sitting there going, "There's no way I'm making you a 5. It won't even fit." And you argued with them and talked to them until they finally caved. They said,
what's up.
"We're doing it once,
One time, Jeff.
one time only."
One time.
It was a leaning tower of fucking cheese and egg, and you ate it.
Damn right.
And you immediately regretted that.
I probably regretted it pretty hard.
That's 5 eggs and cheese is a lot of food.
What the hell is this guy doing? He's just running in zealots. Like, if the first 5 didn't work, what is the next 2 gonna do? You didn't kill a single Marine. He managed to get a couple of SCVs, but...
And it's gone.
He got 4 SCVs, but he's up against a Terran... Oh, that's a planetary...
It just finished.
Oh, man.
And this is also going to be one.
Oh, man. This is a hard counter cheese right here.
Mr. Maximus Black.
Yeah.
That red block is moving.
Oh, is it ever?
And it's not moving quick, but it doesn't need to. Because when it lands, it's going to start cooking up a storm.
Oh, shit.
And it's going to be a hell of a lot more than 5 eggs and 5 pieces of cheese.
Oh, shit. Is this really happening? Is the game that isn't the When Cheese Fails
better than all the other
of the other When Cheese Fails?
Yes, it's official.
I'm
this
done.
is it. This is it. It's officially becoming
When Cheese Fails episode 3.
4?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, 4. The season of For the Kids. That's it.
That is.
It's official.
It's official.
Guess what? Hymanson? Iper. Thank you for this.
Shout out.
Oh, shit.
Got him.
Oh,
got him.
God, the horror. Is it going to be enough cannons? He doesn't even have a mule because he's got another PF down here.
Oh, that's got to do it.
It's going to be. I think it's going to be enough. There's too many cannons. There's too many cannons. The SCV's trying to help out.
He's trying.
He's trying. It's just not. It's not flying. Oh, that's a little disappointing.
Hey, it happened.
It happened.
The effort was made.
It
definitely. He had to put down like 4 or 5 cannons in response. He lost a lot of probes.
He lost 7. Which is a lot considering you don't have any gas. You're on one base.
Yeah.
All your tech is down here and on Artosis to be to boot. And on top of that, this guy's got a planetary as well in his base.
You're not getting in there anytime soon.
No, it's just not happening. He doesn't even have gas. He can't build an adept. He can't. He's done. He's done ski.
He's got over 200 minerals queued up in SCVs that can't be produced, so that might want to, chill.
There we go. He canceled a few.
He's down to a few.
All right, he's finally getting some supply depots, so I'm happy for him.
It's happening.
Okay, well, suddenly...
Oh, we've now gotten to a bit of a reset now, Mr. Black. We're down to it.
And there's no real definitive person that's ahead right now because it's 23 supply to 24. Sure, the gas is just going now. At least he started his core even though he doesn't have gas to get Warp Gate Research or go into Robo or Stargate Tech. Not like you'd want to go Robo right now anyway because you're not... At this point, if it was me... I'd be getting out a Sentry as quickly as possible to hold him in his base, and then on top of that, to have a hallucination so I can see what the hell's going on in here. Because he knows at this point that Terran isn't anywhere else on the map, because he's been down here since the beginning. He knows no SCVs got out. So I'd be just getting an expansion right now and just teching hard, macro and teching. That's what I'd do.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's... I suppose it's probably what he's going to inevitably try and do anyway, because he's not.
Yeah, I mean, oh, get fucked.
Oh well, if he wasn't already, maybe now.
Well, there's his expansion, so he's just going to go right down to where his, I guess, third would be.
He's just taking his time now. I mean, you have all the time in the world when you have a planetary fortress doing most of the work for you. And not just planetary, but now he's got a siege tank up front with that. I mean, the Protoss is not getting in here.
No, and he's got a third command center going right now too. So Terran's is going to start macroing, and this guy isn't macroing, so he's in trouble.
The only way that this works would be what if he all in with DTs.
Yeah,
and that's only because he knows that there's a planetary and no scans anywhere as of yet, and he's going another planetary.
Now he's getting the missile turret, so the DTs wouldn't work here, but. Oh, now he's getting them here. No, the window's gone.
All right,
and
so the time has come and the time has gone.
Yeah, so right now he can pretty much do nothing. He needs to expand and just, like, go air, I guess. Like, pump out Void Rays. But how would he ever know to do that because he's not scouting? So, yeah, he's pretty much screwed. And what's even worse for him right now, and I'm loving this play here, I'm just going to call him Maximus, is he's making it look like he's just getting his expansion now. There's a bit of an urgency to him bringing down that command center, because if he wasn't urgent about it, he just wouldn't reveal that right away. He would just wait, clean this up, then bring down his command center. But the fact that he's rushed it out, he's got SCVs immediately coming down, building 2 refineries, he's mining immediately, it makes it look like he's only got this base. So Cloud probably feels like he's not behind as much as he is, but this is up. He doesn't know this exists. So whether that was purpose from Maximus or not, that was a cute little play. And I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that's why he did it.
You know what else is cute?
What?
Banshees.
Banshees are cute. Banshees will
cloaked Banshees
you up. Banshees
are on the way.
Do something nasty to my asshole. And I'm not talking about too much cheese on an Egg McMuffin.
No.
I'm talking Banshees will fuck your day up something serious.
Well, Cloud is about to experience some strife.
I see what you did there.
Thank you. Because he's going to down here, and if he does think that this is his expansion and his only expansion, then he's going to just dive in and go for it. And he might actually be relatively successful here. There is, of course, that siege tank and some Marines, but I mean that's a lot of stalkers. He's going to get some damage done here, one way or the other. And at minimum, the guy has to take his SCVs off the line here, and he might lose this if he doesn't
Yeah, I mean, he could theoretically save this if he were to just rush the SCVs over and repair, bring down the siege tank and siege here. Oh, he's just going to give up because the planetary was building, and now he's going to rip. Now, the only good thing is he has this, right?
And the Protoss still doesn't know about it.
No, he doesn't.
So until the Protoss has figured that out, the Protoss might in fact think that he has the ability to push. Oh, there's that first cloak Banshee out. Yeah,
but he's kind of shown that he's got the Banshee now, which is kind of a good thing for Cloud because he can get those
now we know he's gonna
observers
get
out.
Yep.
Oh, well, there's a Banshee, never mind, at his base now too. So this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt him bad, and he's still got lots of energy left. 46 left. Go in there and do damage. 2 shots per probe. And it's going to be a bad time. There's no battery there. There's no observer out. All of his stalkers are trying to work his way back. Not good. It's not good.
No, at this point, oh, he's good. He's uncloaked.
He's uncloaked, but the damage has just been dealt.
So, well, he saved his energy. So many or Terrans, I should say, that we've seen do this over the years at this level. They tend to just leave them.
Yeah.
And just leave the cloak on the whole time. And then when they need it, like now.
Yep.
They don't have any.
Yep.
But he has some. He's going to give himself about 9 seconds left to be able to do some extra damage before he can back out and then just wait for some more energy.
Yeah, and he's going to come up here to the side and hit him again. So now he's going to be just doing that two-prong. The back and forth, man. And it's annoying. And in the meantime, he's re-getting his third up. He still has a relatively saturated, not fully saturated. He's heavily supply blocked. There's one thing that this Maximus dude is good at. He's good at, well, we've seen he's doing a great job at this attack. He's doing a good job at faking out his opponent, making him seem weaker than what he is, but he's wasting all of that advantage that he's having from what he's doing by just getting supply blocked all the time and not spending his minerals. He was floating 1,700 minerals. Imagine if he was teching behind all this. He could have another 3-4 racks. He could double up on factories to double pump out those tanks, or he could get another starport. He could have another base right now, but he's just not doing much. Cloud, on the other hand, he's getting his ass whooped, but he's spending his minerals.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of you can see that Maximus knows what he has to do. I think he's just overtaxed, you know, from a micro and macro standpoint.
Yeah, mechanic-wise.
Just mechanically, he's overtaxed. Like he knows what he wants to be doing. It's good that he's expanding behind all this. It's good that he's getting this set up. But the supply block is and has been his bane the entire time. Every time he's had the ability to like basically double up on his army, he's been blocked. He's got so many resources, like you were saying, and just not been able to do anything about it. So if he really does lose this, it will be pretty much down to that. It won't be because he played it wrong or anything. It will just be because he was supply blocked and he wasn't macroing enough outside of his expansions to keep up with the Protoss, despite all of that harassment.
No, I totally agree, and I try and tell a lot of like new players, up-and-coming StarCraft players, and depending on who you're listening to, whether you want to listen to me or not, that's on you. But if you really want to get good at StarCraft and you want to get good at macroing in StarCraft, all you have to do is not overtax yourself. I'll use that word since that's what Adam's been using. Is don't just go and rush and get a quick third if you can't even macro efficiently on 2-base.
Yeah.
You want to max yourself out and become super efficient at doing 1-base timings, super efficient at doing 2-base timings, macroing while you're doing 2-base, and then when you finally go, you know what, like I'm keeping up with all this, I'm doing really well, I still have an army, then you can start implementing some 3-base builds, because what I find is a lot of new this guy's an idiot. He's just running and wasting all of his units.
Oh my god.
There's planetaries everywhere, buddy. The answer is no. Stop the madness.
Planetaries around every corner, siege tanks all along the way, and he just lost absolutely
everything.
Everything. High sec tracking just murking him right now.
Yeah.
And behind all this, we got our first LeVar Burton cruiser en route. Second starport coming up. I suspect we're going to be seeing some double pump battle cruiser. That'll help him spend some of these resources.
Absolutely. And so getting back to my point is what you want to do is you just want to practice. Like I find a lot of new players, they start banking a lot of minerals, so they especially, I see this with Terrans a lot, is then they'll go, okay, I need to spend minerals, let's just get more bases. Like because in their mind they're going, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna macro. More bases means more money. But if you don't have more barracks, more starports, more factories, and you're not queuing up, and I'm not talking about having one and queuing up 5 siege tanks. That's horrible. That's the same thing as floating 600 minerals, right? Except that you're just queue floating. So what you want to do is, instead of getting that extra expansion, if you're floating minerals, go, you know what? Instead of getting the expansion, let me go ahead and get more structures and then produce units with that and then slowly work your way up. I just find it's easier because if you're trying to become a macro god right off the bat, you're doing it wrong.
You can do it, but it's going to probably take you longer than if you just ramp yourself up and getting used to 1 base, 2 base, 3 base,
exactly,
etc.
That's what I would say. But
because depending on the build you're using, depending on how many bases you have, it's going to determine how many unit producing structures that you can have at any given time for efficiency. Yeah, and just getting used to making the best of what you have before you go and double and triple down on expansions is a good way to get that all tightened up. Yeah, and the game moves so fast these days that
it's super
early
quick.
Game stuff is fine anyway. Yep. So you can still do a lot with what you've got.
It'll also teach you to like do certain timings, and you only have so many minerals at so much time, so you got to make it work efficiently. And it just teaches you not only how to micro, but how to set up timings and know when certain units are going to be out on the field at certain times. This one Burton cruiser.
Were you aware, Jeff, that battle cruisers are a good unit?
Oh, dude, they're so OP now. They're so OP now. Like, he blinks away, and he can just go ahead and repair. And he can blink. He could just blink right now, all 3 of them. Yep. Right up behind here, and just win the game. Yep. Just win.
Yep.
Just win.
They made them very strong. Yes. I mean, it takes forever to get to them, but if you let a Terran get to battlecruiser,
I always wanted so that when they do their warp, they should, I think it's called warp, right? Oh, tactical jump.
Tactical jump.
Yeah. I think what it should do is, for one, the cooldown time's way too short. But there should be a timer on it, so when they hit that tactical jump, they shouldn't be able to attack, and it should be a few seconds before they can jump. But instead, as soon as you hit it, you're instant
it's
like
gone.
Warping
immediately. It's not like the Protos's recall where you have a time where they can still get attacked. It's just instantaneous. Yep. And the cooldown, the trade-off for that would have to be the cooldown, but since, like you said, cooldown's looks like it's 60
1 minute.
seconds.
Yeah, 1 minute.
There's not really a lot of downside to it, to say the least. Even if it was just like 1 full second.
Yes.
Before they jump.
Yes.
Which is still faster than
because
recall.
What you can do is you can literally wait till you're down to next to no health
and just do maximum damage.
And you're basically microing your BC, as weird as that sounds. It's bizarre.
And those are dead.
Game over. Oh, and they can move and shoot now too.
Yeah.
Which is cute.
Oh, that's
that.
That hurts.
Look at that.
Oh,
they just chase him down. Right now, he could blink to right there. Be like, "What's up? What's up, bruh?"
Just walk out in front of him and just murk him. So many minerals and gas just gone. Why was he building so many immortals?
Immortals are now 275 minerals per immortal as well.
Oh,
they've upped them.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, immortals are good units. They're just not particularly good against a lot of battlecruiser. Look at how many battlecruiser are on the field right now.
Yeah. Immortal's not particularly a good, cost-effective unit past early game in PvT regardless. I mean, it doesn't matter if they have Marines, Marauders, anything. Immortals are just not great unless you're going unless you're up against a mech thing where you're doing a Mortal Archon or something. But they're not great because even if they have bio, they just stim and kill you. Basically, one volley, it's over.
Yeah.
Wasn't a horrible game.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't a horrible game. It was, I guess now it was an unofficial when cheese, but now it's an official.
It is official.
When cheese fails.
We made it happen, so now we're 4 deep on that.
We need to do 6 more episodes.
6 more.
And if you guys want to see, this season was for the kids.
It is for the kids, which means it was from the reaching the goal for World Vision.
Yep. 20 G's we got.
Yeah, 20 grand the community raised, and so we're doing the full season for that. That doesn't mean that the season's just going to go quick because we need to be able to get games that are good, and I think it tells you a story about the quality of the games and the number of games that we've been getting.
Yeah.
Since we just literally took a game that wasn't technically supposed to be a when cheese fails and made it into one. So
why not?
if you want to be part of that, and for the World Vision stuff, you don't have to be part of the Patreon or anything. You can actually just send in your When Cheese Fails submissions to LifesAGlitchTV@gmail.com. And we'll take a little peek-see at it, and you might get a chance to get in there.
Yeah. No Patreon required for this specific season. But if you guys do want to help us out, you want to support the channel, you want to keep seeing more StarCraft, and you want to support the podcast, you can head on over. Link is in the description to our Patreon. And when you do that, make sure you read all the perks. We've got physical items to ship out. We're casting your games. This one from Hyper was actually a game from Patreon, so thank you, Hyper, for supporting. And also the noise from Chico is also, I do believe, the $25 tier on Patreon, where each and every month you can give us a hit me up with the noise, and instead of Adam telling me, you tell me. Well, Adam will tell me that you told me.
Yes. We're playing a game, an elaborate game of telephone.
Yes, it's happening. There it is. We're going to jump into the next one. We'll see y'all on, the next one.
Peace.